Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 11, Episode 2. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am Lady T. I like to do reviews on scripted reality shows, and also the reactions. If you're returning, you one of my peoples, welcome back. So, we don't have any comments from last week's videos, so we're going to jump right on in. Now, y'all, I totally forgot some things that happened in the past that's kind of like, I don't want to say mirroring, but it's like, okay, you seen that happen to somebody else and you didn't think it was going to happen to you. Pertaining to like Bambi and how she feeling some type of way about Chaotic and his friendship with Scrappy, and how you supposed to tell your friend that he should be fighting for his family. But I'm like, Bambi, wasn't you in the hot tub with Kirk when you was this young lady, when you know you was younger? Now correct me if I'm wrong. I know I'm not making this up in my head. But season 1, when Kirk was really on his, I'm just going to disrespect my marriage in any way I can, them first 2 seasons, when he was in that hot tub with Bobby Valentino, and I'm wanting to say Benzino, but Benzino may not been there, but I know Bobby Valentino was there. Was that Bambi that was in the hot tub with Kirk and Bobby Valentino? I'm just saying, like, you over here looking at all these other girls like, how dare you be out here flirting and do all these other things. Well, I was like, at one point in time, you was this girl as well. And you trying to doggone it have Chaotic, who was a grown man, tell Scrappy, who was a grown man, that he should be fighting for his family when Scrappy should know to do that himself. And is it pertaining to Scrappy not paying his bills? Is this not the same thing that Erica Dixon has been saying for years, and how she had to fight tooth and nail to get Scrappy to pay child support for E-Money? But now that it's you, it is something totally different. I'm just trying to figure out what, like, I'm not trying to figure out, but it's like you was doggone talk about Erica Dixon for all these years and how, she just had to Scrappy's money. No, she wanted the child support to help support the child that they had together. Now when you was like, I guess at that time, your bills was paid, so it's like Scrappy's paying his child. He gotta be paying his child support because I'm getting my bills paid. And now you seeing when Scrappy get mad at you, things just changed. I don't know if he didn't. I'm not saying that he just wasn't paying y'all bills because he was mad at you, but it's like, these are the things that Erica Dixon has been complaining about for years, and now Bambi is like, now she's feeling it. But anyways, Scrappy, he is in the mindset of the wife is supposed to make him feel like that guy, and if you're not doing that job, he has all rights to go get it elsewhere. Meaning he gonna go back to his ex-girlfriend, the man he cheated on Erica Dixon with, who then turned around and cheated on him. He gonna go there because she gonna make him feel like that guy. And I'm like, it is also your job as a husband and a father to make sure that your kids are not kicked out on the street. You were supposed to be the provider of the family. You was not providing for the family, so you wasn't holding up your end of the deal either. And you talking about supposed to make me feel like that guy. Baby is basically a married single mother. She ain't got time to be making you feel like that guy, because she over here trying to make sure kids are getting to daycare. She trying to make sure the kids is fed. If they in diapers changed. If they're walking, make sure they ain't getting in nothing, because y'all know babies, they have a time in their life trying to unalive themselves in various ways. You got to make sure the baby ain't climbing on no stairs, the baby ain't in the toilet, the baby ain't messing with the dog, the baby ain't messing with the other baby, poking on them or doing whatever. You got to watch kids at all times, and the only time you know that the kid is all right is when they sleeping. Because at any child from the age, I want to say 6 months to about 3 years old, maybe a little older than that, when a child is quiet, you know they into something. They did something they had no business doing. So she got all these things on her plate. So making you feel like that guy is not top priority in Bambi's life at this point. We at Chaotic's album song release party he got going on. Songs sound actually pretty good. Like, I am becoming a Chaotic fan, and I don't know why. I guess once he got rid of, the mouthpiece situation and them locks, he looked like a different person. He actually looks kind of attractive, just a little bit. But Mama D out here telling folks business. Now, I am a nosy person, but I am also a person. I don't want you to be telling me nothing because now I've been put in a position of knowing some information that I don't really want to know. But at the same time, I'm also a nosy person who would like to know the business. It's a confusing situation. Now I keep on looking at myself over here because this is where I see myself, and I'm supposed to be looking at my camera. I apologize for that. I'm gonna try to do better. But she does admit that, Bambi and both Bambi and Scrappy have been wrong in a relationship. And I'm gonna say I'm a Tita, from what we're hearing coming out of Scrappy's mouth himself, I'm gonna say that Scrappy is a little more on the wrong side. Now, y'all, my shirt is not dirty. It got some symbols on it. It's a cream color, so it got the white on it, so it looked dirty. But this is a clean shirt. Just letting y'all know. I see that, and I feel like somebody else gonna see that, and they gonna think it's dirty. It's not dirty. I'm gonna try to stay on track. So now she letting Chaotic and Amy, new girl on here, know the Diamond is late. So this is letting us know that Scrappy allegedly been out here doing more than flirting with Diamond. So if there was ever a chance that Scrappy and Bambi was going, just squash some things, now she know that it's going to pass the flirting stage. Now it's going to full on him allegedly having sex with Diamond. Now I don't know why. I guess it's the familiarity of it all, but why would you want to go back to somebody who cheated on you? Well, I guess we could have asked Erica Dixon the same thing because she went back to Scrappy after he cheated on her with Diamond, and Diamond cheated on him with whoever she cheated on him with. Then he went back to Erica. I guess it's the familiarity of it all. I don't know, but it's the fact that she's telling Amy she know Chaotic. Amy, she's just meeting for the first time and just spilling people's business. See, Mama D and Shekinah are the people that you don't need to be telling your business because they gonna tell it to the first person that they see. Even if I'm meeting you for the first time, if you are with somebody that I know, this is Mama D, she gonna tell your business. And then she wonder why she's always into it with Scrappy and Bambi because you always running and telling their business. Now, where we at? Okay. Sierra. I'm not going to spend too much time on Sierra because I am in a fool in my mind thinking that Sierra just needs to be single for a while and stop jumping from one relationship to another relationship and just chill. It's becoming like she's Carly Red all over again because every season Carly was doing the same thing. She get with somebody, that person is the best thing since sliced bread. They last maybe a year or two, and then we done broke up. He wasn't who I thought he was. We didn't parted ways, and then she done got with somebody else. This is the same pattern with Sierra. She was with her husband. He did her wrong by cheating on her. Left him, got with PK. He cheated on her a few times. She stayed with him, broke up, got back together, broke up, back together, broke up for good. Then she got with Erica, and they rushed things. So now she's realizing, hey, this man, Eric, who I rushed into a relationship with, engagement with, he is not who I thought. And I'm like, yes, you got to have time to know somebody before you take on those critical steps. You don't know how they are when they get mad. You seeing, they representative. And now she's seeing who he is. She's telling Bambi how he's been verbally abusive to her. And then we come to find out that she went and got married to this dude, knowing full and well this is not what she wanted to do. So now it's not just that we could just break up and part ways. No, now it's legal. So now we don't know how long that's gonna take for y'all to get divorced. If he gonna want a divorce, if he's acting the way you say he's acting, and we just gonna finish her off right here. At the end of the episode, they get into it, and he admits that his preference was to not be with somebody with kids because he wanted his first kids to be with the woman he was gonna marry. That's gonna be we was gonna have our first kids together. You ain't got no kids, I ain't got no kids. We get together and make some kids. But he looked past that and got with her and tried to make things work. The issue is what I'm guessing, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, get down in them comments. Her son was living with her ex-husband. Her daughter was still teenage years, It was our, yeah, and I'm assuming was living with them. So we have this going on. Now your son is now moved into with us. You have older kids who have already established how things go in the household. And you, being Eric, have a different way of going about things. And now you trying to tell these kids who were, what, her daughter was 17 at the time, so I'm girl probably about 19, 20 now, and the son, I don't know how he is. You trying to parent these kids when it's like, one, you don't need to be parenting me, you're not my daddy, you ain't gonna be telling me what to do. And another thing is, now is, you went from being, it's just basically us, to now you got your kids into it, and now your kids not respecting me, and I'm trying to tell your kids to do something and they not doing it, and now you get mad at me because I'm trying to parent them, even though they are of an age where they don't really need to be parented. I mean, the son, yes, but the daughter, no. So now they getting into it with that. And she was like, you should just got with somebody who didn't have no kids, because like now I'm on mommy mode. And I kind of understand where Erica's coming from. Was like, when we got together, you wasn't in mommy mode. We together now. What is that beeping noise? Is that a truck? Anyways, now we together. They together. She wasn't in mommy mode, and then snap. And now you in mommy mode, and he's feeling like you prioritizing your job, your kids, and your family, and I'm not getting no love. And I kind of understand where he's going from, but it's like, she got kids, she got businesses, and she got family. So, what do you do? Now, y'all, Shekinah. I don't usually... I don't think I've ever agreed with Shekinah. But on this one, because Shekinah be coming with some myths a lot of the time. She's always coming in loud, trying to put somebody on blast for something. But in this situation, she come in to Spice, and Spice is over here doggone it, trying to doggone do a routine for a dance. And it's like, no ma'am. Like, no, like, I understand, Spice, you are a recording artist. And your genre is you be shaking the hips, and you be twerking, and you be doing all the things, the splits, the jumping, and all those things. I understand that. But these is not the moves that you should be doing. It seems like it's just a little too early. Like, mind you, Spice was doing these moves and was like a squat. Now, me, who has not had no surgery anywhere near my hip, hind part situation, thigh area, me doing some squats is gonna hurt. You was just in the hospital like August 22, sepsis. We seen the scars that you had. We seen how you said how your organs was failing. Like, ma'am, this is not what you should be doing. And Spice is looking like, girl, what are you doing? Like, why are y'all letting her do this? She don't need to be doing this right now. And for once, I was like, yes, I agree with you on this one. To kind of be loud about it. Because I was like, what is she doing? And even Spice was like, she was like, it was starting to be painful. It's like, I'm pretty sure your doctor did not give you the okay to be out here be doing this rigorous situation. Because, like, mind you, she was I think this happened like August. So what, August, September, October. Like, October is like when you may have gotten out of the hospital. I don't know when y'all started filming. But, like, we are in June, late June, about to move into July. I don't think that your body is up and ready for doing these moves, seeing as how open wounds you had from the infection and the sepsis that you had. So I was all the way here for doggone it, Shekinah and Spice's friend Angela, like, bruh, this is too much too soon. You shouldn't be doing this. I know you want to get back into some things, but you need your body to heal. Like, thoroughly heal. Because you gonna mess around and have a setback. Yes. And then we find out later on, like, after that, like, Spice was kind of upset with Shekinah, like, bro, like, what's good? Like, you trying to tell me not to be doing this, but Angela was like, I'm only, like, you shouldn't be mad at me and Shekinah because we trying to tell you the truth. When you was in the hospital fighting for your life, it was Meta that was out here being messy. She was out here trying to have press conferences. She was on the phone with everybody. We wasn't releasing any information because we didn't know any information, but Meta was out here doing the most. And she also feels that Spice was doing too much too fast. So now Spice is thinking, because early in the episode she kind of was like what's good, but Spice was mad at Shekinah because Shekinah didn't come to the DR when she was in the hospital. But Shekinah was like, nobody would give me any information. The people who knew the information wasn't giving it to me. And the person knew the information was Meta, and she seemed like she was on some mess. And once now the Spice got this information, like, well, dang, was Meta like not giving Shekinah information of what hospital was I at for her to come see me? Like, she's starting to like maybe Meta ain't the friend who she thinks she is. Like, I don't really know Meta. I like kind of sort of remember her from last season, but like not enough to know like her character like that for real, for real. So I don't know. So y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am Lady T. I like to do reviews on scripted reality shows, and also do reactions. If you're returning, you one of my peoples, oh, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.